Good morning, world.
Good morning. Well, today we have a music reaction, Brian, and this one is a special one. I'll let you touch on the Venmo and Cash App a little bit later. But this was a special request. As I look at it real quick, I got my new phone here, so I'm doing two things, and my new camera. It says, you guys ever review this song? And it's a song by Colby Acuff entitled, If I Were the Devil. Why is it special? It came from my soon-to-be son-in-law, so he shot immediately to the top of the heap. Stay tuned. I'm Cedric.
And I'm Brian, and this is Cedric and Brian. All right, Cedric, before I get into that, do you like my hat?
I like all your hats. Why is this one special?
This one my wife gave me, and it says, being a trophy husband is exhausting.
She must have stolen that from someone's closet.
All right, I'll put on my official Cedric and Brian hat, and you too can get an official Cedric and Brian hat. Just go to the link in the description of this video, and you can support us by buying our merch. You can have this hat of unity here, since apparently our president of unity is not going to run again next time.
Yes,
Unity.
COVID took him out.
It's funny, it shouldn't have happened because I'm pretty sure he was vaxxed and boosted. But anyway, so if you would like to support Cedric and Brian, because we did get canceled back in the COVID days, you can help us by donating to Venmo here, or you can donate to Cash App. I'll leave it there for a second. Go ahead and take a picture. And you can do that by sending us a donation and then making a request for any song you would like us to do a reaction to. And you go to the top of the list, unless, like Cedric said, somebody that's going to be in his family will come ahead of you, I guess.
Yes, yes. Real quick before we get into this, most of you probably heard the precursor to this song. Famous radio personality back in 1965, Paul Harvey, put out a poem entitled If I Were the Devil. Powerful. Still here in 2024, it is just as impactful today as it was back in 1965.
What year?
So I'm assuming 1965.
That's the year I was born, Cedric.
Vintage year. All good things happened in 1965.
Yes, they do.
So I'm assuming that this song by Colby Acuff has a similar to it. Haven't heard it yet, but I'm going to take that gamble and think it's the same vibe as Mr. Paul Harvey.
All right, let's see. Let's do it. Let's find my mouse cursor and go.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh.
If I were the devil, first thing that I'd do is I'd come off like I ever gave a damn about you. I'd let you catch a peek of all your greatest desires. Then I'd watch the flames in your eyes burn like hellfire.
Yes, we do. Stop it. This is a music reaction.
Indeed, indeed. I like the opening.
Yeah.
So I'll make sure I'll make you believe I gave a damn about you, and then he immediately jumped into temptation. I'll put all the desires in front of you, and you'll put everything aside. Very similar to the story in Genesis of Adam and Eve. I will tempt you and make sure you fall.
I was going more from what Malcolm X said about the Democratic Party and the black population. They make them feel like they care about you, the Democratic Party, right?
They've been doing that for decades. I don't know when the black party will catch on. We'll do that in another one of our channels, Brian.
I'm not saying the Democrats are devils, but I'm just saying that came to mind.
Find all the wolves in the land, and I'd make them fight each other, tooth and nail and hand to hand. Find all the sheep, make them stir up the pot, 'Cause once the wolves have killed each other, sheep are what I want. The devil walks among us, friends.
I gotta stop.
Okay.
The devil wants all the powerful people to be gone so he can just come in.
Is that happening in our world today? But you said he'll have the wolves fight each other tooth and nail. Brian, can you think of anything that's going on in our world today where the elites or the wolves are kind of fighting each other tooth and nail right now? I'm thinking the Democratic Party, and who do we have run for president? Joe can't do it. We put the cackling hen in. Let's fight about it. And then once we do that, all their sheep, which isn't a compliment, by the way, for those of you who have a biblical worldview, you know that when someone calls you a sheep, that is a complete insult.
I think Cedric's being partisan here. I think he's saying on a broad spectrum.
I don't know why you think I'm being partisan.
All the powerful people, he wants all the powerful people to fight and just leave the sheep. You know?
Okay, we'll go with that.
All right.
Killed each other, sheep are what I want. The devil walks among us, friends. I know this is true. And I don't know if he's red, and I don't know if he's blue. One thing that I know, we need to take a look around. If I were the devil, this world wouldn't be my playground.
Yeah, he's saying there. He's being nonpartisan there. I don't know if he's red or blue.
Well, as children, every time you saw a picture of the devil, he was always red. That was because it was hot down there. He got his lobster sunburn. He was extremely red down there. But like you were saying, Brian, it all has a partisan vibe to it. Red, Republican, blue, Democrat. Which one is it?
My playground. I placed that thorny crown on my furrowed brow. Well, I'd shine in all the tears of joy yelling from the crowd. I want to brainwash the parents, and I have the world. I'll be in every schoolhouse lecturing little boys and girls. The devil walks among us, friends. I know this is true, and I don't know if it's me. And I don't know if it's you. The one thing that I know, need to take a look around. If I were the devil, this world wouldn't be my playground. My final act, tell you what it'd be. I have everyone so medicated they could never see. My gloving hooves on horned head would be hard to sky. And the best part of it all is they comply with their demise. The devil.
Ooh, okay. I like the medicated. So he brought this, when you say this was 2021, this was out?
I believe it was February of 21, yes.
Okay, so he talked about medicating everybody, and then he said right after that they would all comply. So yeah, so there's some COVID stuff in here. He made all the sheep comply, Cedric. He made all the sheep comply.
This song is hitting on all cylinders.
Yeah.
They comply with their demise. The devil walks among us, friends. I know this is true, and I don't know if it's me, and I don't know if it's you. One thing that I know, need to take a look around. If I were the devil, this world wouldn't be my playground. If I were the devil, this world was mine to see. Well, I'd witness all the atrocities, and it'd probably frighten me. So I'd run back home with a story to tell, I tell all my demon friends that I always preferred hell.
Wow.
What he's saying there, if he was the devil, even he'd be scared, huh?
Right? And I love the Mr. I have to keep looking at his name here. Colby Acuff. Excellent job. He talks about everything that happened, Brian, like down from, so this came out in February of 21. We know the world fell apart back in March of 20. Everyone's getting the shots. And it wasn't a loud, you have to do this, because the devil always comes to you in a whisper. Like, are you sure you don't need that shot? Are you sure you shouldn't do this? And then eventually, when the whisper stopped, I'm not going to say the devil was playing, but sometimes, man, it's working. And the whisper got louder. And then you lost your jobs. Your jobs were taken from you. And then you couldn't serve in the military. And it just kept pushing on you and pushing on you. And I heard someone say like a couple weeks ago, it was Don Lemon. And he was talking to Candace Owens. And they were talking about it. And Don Lemon said, it was never a mandate. And Candace said, people lost their jobs. He said, but it wasn't a mandate. And how many times have we talked about if you just can change words a little bit, and the devil does that. We can change words and get people to fall in line with what happened in 1984 with George Orwell's famous book. We can change an entire society.
Mm-hmm. Yep. I can't believe, why would she even have Don Lemon on? Oh my goodness.
It was interesting. They had a good battle.
Why make him relevant?
You can see there's some tension between the two of them. The one line I want to talk about is the devil said I could make the world my playground. He said brainwash the adults. Brian, you and I have always talked about the adults, they are what they are. But the key is, based on our schools and what's going on with our young people, is to leave the adults alone and to work on the children. If I can get the children brainwashed, and Brian, I'm sure you heard this, we need to do an episode of California versus Tennessee. I think it was just last week that Governor Gavin Newsom passed a law that teachers in public schools don't have to address the fact if one of their students wants to change their pronouns and or their gender.
Yeah, they won't. They don't have to tell the parents. Yep, I know. There's going to be...
It's a damn shame.
Damn shame. There's going to be more people moving out here, and I see it every day on... there's a post on Facebook, moving from California to Tennessee, and it's just daily. And you know, I don't want to... I got out of all the traffic. I don't want traffic following me here.
So you guys heard it here. Brian does not want me to move to Tennessee. You heard it here first.
We need Cedric to move.
Oh my goodness. If you guys knew the struggle, we're like 2 hours behind doing this because I'm having some, how good do I look right now? That's not a narcissistic thing, but I have a brand new camera I'm using today, thanks to this man. And I didn't know you had to charge the battery on a regular basis. And we started recording this and the battery went dead. And so we're still ironing out the kinks here a little bit, but we'll get it together. We'll figure it out.
Yep. Well, what's your soon-to-be son-in-law's name?
Son-in-law's name, and that's going to piggyback on the Venmo and the Cash App. His name is JP. Donate some money so we can buy him a complete name. He needs a full name. So it's the initials, JP. Just to, JP. Thank you, my friend. I appreciate that.
Wait,
you still owe me an old-fashioned.
Is that Jordan Peterson? He's
Dude, you let the secret out.
He's married. Come on.
Wow, jeez. Brian let out the secret. JP, thank you. Thank you for supporting Cedric and Brian. I think you support it more than my daughter does.
A damn
But
shame.
Anyway, that's a damn shame. But JP, he's a great follower. My daughter did have a little talk with me last week and say, Dad, during your Father the Bride speech, dial it down a little bit.
He won't.
She's in trouble. She's in trouble.
He won't dial it down. He never dials it down.
Oh, my goodness. Well, that was awesome, you guys. Thank you. Real quick, I want to end with this. The 4 Ds. I looked up Paul Harvey from 1965, and he said the devil wants to do 4 things. He wants to distract, deceive, divide, and dishearten. And I think this song summarized that completely.
Yep. Good song.
Anything else?
I'm surprised we never heard of it.
Yeah.
It's a shame. It's got 37. Wait, how many views does it have? Let me check here. 5.5 million views from 3 years ago. So, hopefully you'll get some more views, Colby, after people watch this.
All right, you guys.
So make sure you
Thank you for checking us out.
Go to the link and make sure you go and watch his video. Give him more views. That's why we stop it. We stop it because we like to talk about it, and it's not fair if we just let it. Like some of you just want to let the whole thing go through and then talk about it. No, go visit his channel. Give him some love.
Absolutely. All right, family. Make sure you like, subscribe, ring that bell, and continue sharing our channel with everyone you know from California to Tennessee and all across this beautiful land of ours. It seems like with each video Brian and I put out, we're getting closer and closer to November. Don't let the devil make this his playground, and we have a country to save. Until next time, I'm Cedric.
And I'm Brian. We'll see you later.